And welcome to Okami for the PS4. Okami is an amazing game, and I'm so glad I get to share it with all of y'all. And nope, I don't want to spoil anything there until we get into it. But Okami is a beautiful game with an amazing art style, and I'm so glad I'm going to get to be able to share it with all of you. I hope my mic is on. Yes, it is. You never know with these streams. They can always, nope, we're not spoiling anything here. But I just want to take a couple of minutes to talk about Okami and what's so special about it. Okami is a game mostly in ancient Japanese art style, is what it looks like. And I haven't played too much of this game. I've never actually beaten this game before. But I actually found this game because of a YouTuber that I watch called Conroy. And I really did want to share this game with y'all. I think it looks amazing. The music in this game is just beautiful. So everybody, this is Okami. I'm gonna wait here a couple of seconds just so I can get a couple of people in the stream. At least one, then I'll start. But yep, and I am officially live. I've gotten the message from the email from YouTube that I am officially live. But I will let y'all know it is based heavily on Japanese mythology, so I might talk a little bit about Japanese mythology as I'm playing through this. And some of the things that some of these things are based on. Like I said, I'm gonna try and not spoil anything with those opening deals. I don't like how they put those in there like that. But yeah. Also, I'm scared that the intro scene might be what's called a restricted scene, and so if it is, I am definitely going to mute that for y'all, or I'll try and read it all out for you all, so that way you don't hear it. So yeah, still gonna give it a couple minutes just to see if I can get someone in the stream, and if not, then I guess we'll go ahead and start. So just go ahead and give it just a few minutes. If we reach a lapse time of 5 minutes and nobody's in, then we'll go ahead and start the game. Anyways, you can see there some of the enemies, some of the characters of the game. Really don't know what to talk about while I'm just waiting on people. So far, it doesn't look like there's anybody in the stream. So I am just going to go ahead and sit here for a minute until someone arrives. But yeah, skip a little forward ahead if you're not watching this during the stream. For those of y'all watching later on, if anyone does watch later on. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my Twitter that I am live, because we have a Twitter now at Con Kaisu, because Kaisu Con was already taken. Anyways, I need to go into my Twitter page. Anyways, not spoiling the story for y'all yet. Hey everyone, I am currently live with episode 1 of Okami. This was inspired by my favorite YouTuber at Conroy, because he is just an amazing person. And y'all got to see the first line there. Conroy Please, everyone, check it out on my channel, KaisuCon, and tweet. And there we go. We are officially tweeted out that we are live. Anyways, looks like we have reached the 5-minute mark. Anyways, now that it's not to the tweet, I'm gonna wait just a couple maybe 1-2 minutes for someone to get in, because I would really like to be able to experience this whole experience with y'all. I love this game, its atmosphere. It's a beautiful game. So, it's got a new follower called Intro Maker for YouTubers. I can come into this screen. Actually, I'm realizing I probably won't go into all those cutaways. I go into my save screen. And don't worry, guys, we will of course be doing. Let me save still. Also, these people like kind of just joined, and I don't know how much I'm gonna probably not use them, but whatever. Thank you. Nope, it'll still show up there. Great. If I go into the help and options menu, maybe it won't. Yeah, it's not gonna go there here. So we're gonna wait here. But yeah, anyways, well, sadly, it looks like maybe I'm not going to be able to have somebody in the stream while we go through the very beginning story, which really does suck because it's such a beautiful game. It really is. I'd love for everybody to be able to see the opening to it. But that's okay. If you want to check out the opening on your own, without me, you can search up Chugga series. It was really good. He even did the DS version of it. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and hit new game then. With nobody in the stream, sadly. Tear rolls down my eyes. Here we go. Story! The Hidden Kamaya, I think is what that said. Okay, here we go. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. See just how beautiful the art is. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. one villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversaries. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that had plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison, struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi, placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this a legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Oro Chief? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who hath broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Sprite, Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami, Amaterasu. the god Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Oh, what is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Her laugh is the most terrifying thing ever. Phew, what on earth? Yeah, that, yep. You again? Ow, 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 are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. Yeah, they like giving the characters introductions. They're not always the best. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. That's who this person is based off of, and that's who's called. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it, you look just like that statue of Shiranui. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slaughter. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, the Nekomaru, against you. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? Well, that Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Yeah, Isun was taking a nap in her robes and got roped up into all this. Or would you say, roped up into all this? But where are we? Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. Don't want to change your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Anyways, we are this wolf god Amaterasu. This over here is a... Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here, and let me tell you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you can always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially when you're still learning the ropes. Anyways, this is where we can save our game. Asking our hard drive disk. Let's go ahead and save this one over. Save over this one. It doesn't really matter to me. Anyways. Look at these pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press square to bust them with your head. You press square to tackle and break things. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Oh god, I'm gonna be called a furry. Anyways, we can go ahead and break these pots open and get different items. Like money. I got 130 yen. I have no idea what that can buy me because I don't know Japanese currency. And here we go. Whoa, whoa, hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting at that time ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump, then press X again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so that way you jump really high. Of course I failed that. Go. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. Keep your eye peeled. Don't want to miss any treasure. Let's bust this open, and I believe you get a Holy Bone S, which is basically a healing item. Madarasu's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy. So, basically your health in this game is solar energy, is what it's called. And you don't want to lose your solar energy, or you will die. Because you're out of health. Anyways, as you walk around, you will slowly get faster like that, and looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, is it? That's kind of long. Why do they call you Ami? Listen, Ami. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. Only one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique, but there's 13! Each one is a power of one of the different brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity, but when the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 3? Or 13. Gosh. Guys, I definitely know how to count. Never forget that. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Yep, it's completely broken. There's no puddle there. But there is a path up here that we can go ahead and take. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Just have to draw in the missing star. He tries to draw it in. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R1 to hold a brush and then square to draw. She's gonna heck a lot of perfect. Whereas we can draw on the star, and Yogami. Why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu, Amaterasu isn't here, by the way. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men who now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Okami of the god of rejuvenation. Wait, do you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you're as good as the precious Mickey. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could match this incredible god technique? So, as you may notice, constellations and god, that is based on the zodiac symbol of the dragon, which I cannot think of off the top of my head. And the 13 different brush gods are based on the 13 zodiac. What do you mean 13 zodiac? Well, there's only 12. Well, I believe it's between China and Japan. I don't remember what the difference is between them. But there are two that kind of disagree with the different zodiac signs. So some say that different zodiac is the same. Anyways, you think you could draw on the rest of the Starbrush? Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Well, I am Amaterasu, so we'll just have to see about that. See, I am excellent at coloring. I spent all of my time in preschool coloring. I've just drawn this amazing river that is beautiful in every way. Definitely. Whoa, a river of stardust. So this must really be the river of heavens. What I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? She does not believe that it was us. Anyways, pressing X as we swim, I believe it might. Yeah, pressing X as we swim, I can go a little bit faster. Did I draw that all in? No, I didn't. I didn't draw it all. Can I draw it all swimming? Yes, again. Let's go ahead and finish off the river here. Might be a good thing to have the whole river exist. Anyways, right over here, we'll open this up, and we have the Astro Pouch. Look, you found Furball. This is an Astro Pouch here. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive the owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we find around here. Basically, we eat food, and the Astro Pouch will save it for us. And after we fill up the Astro Pouch, like, consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills Astro Pouch a little bit. That means it fills it up by 1. We also got the peach, which also fills it up by 1. Nothing. And we got, I believe there's the orange. Yes. Orange, which also fills it by 1. So different things will fill the Astro Pouch by different amounts. Anyways, we'll just continue on through here. We are in yet another new location. And I must say, these places are incredibly beautiful. Anyways, let's go ahead and look around here, because this is just... The game's art direction is insanely beautiful. As you all can definitely see. It's just amazing. I love it so much. Anyways, hidden back here is a chest, and opening it up will reveal a stray bead. There are 100 stray beads. There's 99 stray beads hidden. One that is hidden behind a side quest that we will be getting into a lot later. Anyways, just continue on down the path here. Find pots on the side if you want. You can go ahead and not headbutt the wall. Pop them open and consume dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain fills it a little bit. Therefore, we get one more with the Astro Pouch. And every time, it'll only give us the description the very first time we pick them up. So don't worry about later on at all. Anyways, we walk on in here and we're trapped. Oh no, Amaterasu, this is where you die. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the great help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First river of the heavens, now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. I guess we come here. Why don't we give him a sword? That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like, Is a rat guy. Tachigami. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu, it's been a long time, but with all of these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I could do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. And I promise we do not get these brush techniques this quickly. They're just giving us a couple to start out with, that way it isn't always... Hey, that was the god Tachigami! Master of the Power Slash Wait, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen his power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Let's draw a single line and that will power slash. It's basically the sword. Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball, Amaterasu, I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! It's no use trying to change my mind. Therefore, there's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the Power Slash, you can cut down that thing that Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. And apparently, even God needs a crazy tax hero. Anyways, we can come here, slice the door down, and it uses up an ink pot, as you can see up there in the corner. Those are ink pots, which are basically every time you do a technique like the Power Slash, it uses up one ink pot. And we can cut many things in half, like trees. Can't slash those boulders in half, though. Can I slash this in half? I don't know what all I can and can't slice. Nope, can't. Okay. And as soon as we get down here, what the? Where did they come from? Oh, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have in your back? Well, press the square button to use its power against them. These here are imps. Just imps. Normal imps. Oh, ink bottle. Bottle of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Yeah. Anyways, these guys. The best way to kill them is if you power slash, hit them once, and power slash them again. That'll instantly kill them, and it gives you a demon fang, because their floral finisher is the power slash. So, if you kill them with the divine instrument, or the reflector as it's called, and then slash them while they're in their dying animation, that'll cause a floral finisher and give you a demon fang. Anyways, a fang forward in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. You want as many of these as you can get. They are really good. Anyways, you'll get a results page, and battles are only for money. You don't money and demon things. I'm gonna lose this. That thing right there that was slowly diminishing, that is one of Amaterasu's solar energy deals that I was talking about earlier. Your health. If it goes empty, then if you lose all of those, you die. It's your solar gauge. Anyways, we go ahead and head all the way back where we came from. All the way back. I'm fucking, we're going way back. And like I said, just take a moment to look at this. There will be a couple of battles along the way, but like I said, power slash, one hit, and a power slash, I failed that one. The power slash. Oh, well, it's a good thing that I actually did not hit him. So if I hit him with the power slash, then I wouldn't have been able to get a demon finger. Anyways, 2 demon things. And, as you saw, oh, I got Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid, restores a little solar energy. It's an auto restore, basically. As you saw, I did take damage, which made me go from Cherry Blossom, which is the best grade, to normal tree. The worst you can get is, I believe, just no tree or a withered tree. I think it's Cherry Blossom, normal tree, sapling, withered tree, nothing. Just dirt. I might be wrong, who knows. Also, how far out can I build this river, by the way? I don't know. Pretty far out, okay. I don't want to try and build the whole river and see what happens. Also, in the River of Stardust, you don't lose solar energy. Normal water gets rid of your powers. Stardust, actually, you're not. Anyways, also, the, rat that we got our power from, that was also based on one of the Zodiacs. Like I said, all 13 brush cards are based on them, and they all give you different powers. And I swear, we will not be getting all of the brush techniques that fast. There will be breaks between some of the later brush techniques. Let's just go ahead and book it on through here. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I know saving is, I guess it's okay when I'm on stream. So yeah, I will be doing a series of this eventually. Once I can find out how to get, once I can figure out some editing stuff on here, then definitely expect series to pop up. And with series, I can upload a bit more leniently. A bit more. Anyways, come over here and we cut down the fruit, which she has trapped Kamiki Village in. That she has trapped Kamiki Village in, and some of the beautiful art of this game. Also, my controller is vibrating off the charts. In the PS2 release of this game, the original release, if you pressed X as those paws were appearing, it would give you demon fangs. But one, it was extremely hard to do, and two, they did not add that in this version of the game. Anyways, wow, the village has been restored. Sakuya came in big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. If you know what I mean. It's the PG-13 series, guys. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all getting down there. Very quiet. Anyways, once we get to a save point, we're going to go ahead and end this episode. Or we're going to end this stream. So, I'm just going to look around. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. This is a statue of a pothead. I'm sorry, that was a horrible joke. Anyways. That giant orange there. If you power slash it, at this point, it does nothing, apparently. It cuts it in half and it looks funny. Haha. Definitely what I meant. Anyways, we'll see what's up with all these statues and all next episode. But until then, we're going to come over here to this mirror and save. But everybody, thank you so much for watching through this with me. This will be up on the channel soon. Sorry, the intro is going to be really bland, the first 7 minutes of it. But everybody, I'll see you all next time. It was great to be here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.